Good morning. My name is Zenzi, payroll name Deb Helfrich. I'm here on the rocky shores of Pacific Grove. I'm a member of CSA, and yesterday in the talk you had said you need to find the people who can water your seed. I've been trying to do that for 53.5 years and it hasn't worked yet. And that's created a lot of concrete problems, no mental problems. And in fact, that's something I really want to demonstrate, the mental fitness it takes to be exactly who you are in the plantation capitalism model. I'm a degree philosopher from Carnegie Mellon. And what has happened to me over the past, time is so hard, since 2014, I had a toxic mold exposure. I live in altered states of consciousness, and I need some help taking my demonstration of human potential to Esalen. I have tried and tried and tried. I have asked thousands of people to help me. So far, I'm worse off than before I started asking people for help. What I'm looking for, as you can, it's all so relevant, is it not? What I'm looking for is your guidance and any direct help you might want to provide, but more networking to somebody in your profession, somebody who is an expert at the mind, who doesn't simply entirely focus on what's wrong with the mind, but is actually interested in demonstrating, researching, proving when a mind goes really, really right. When a mind is really, really right, by which I mean enlightened in the terms of yesterday, in my terms, Monday through Saturday, empowered. I have access to interconnection. It's an altered state of consciousness. I can shift into it. Few bodily, physiological levels of fitness have to be in place. Sleep, etc., nutrition, etc. This is flow. It's an altered state of consciousness. I have been left for dead by thousands of people. And I just find it a fascinating story. That I need your help. And you'll note I'm keeping your anonymity. But I don't do that for many people. From this video, you can go look and scroll. I've been pitching Esalen. I just pitch. And what's happened with our technological advances is everyone has walled themselves behind a moat and refuses to talk to anyone new. I don't know how to quickly convey that I have a theory of everything from consciousness outward, but I do. The philosophical hypothesis of bioelectromagnetism unites quantum physics. I tried to talk to Dr. Bill, but I've been told it's not possible. That's the actual words on the text. So I'm coming to you. Nobody's yet told me it's not possible to talk to you. Time and time again, I go to the right people and they don't have time for me. A human on the verge of dead who just needs to create a residency at Esalen, to have the space and the time and people to talk to every single day. That's what's been missing from my life. If you want any dysfunction to talk through. Wasn't touched for the first 17 years of my life. And I went inward, morbidly obese for my first 50 years. When I turned 50, I evaporated 150 pounds in the 15 months after turning 50 using my thinking equipment. No standard diet or exercise. There's nothing. But frontierswoman, playfulness. Even though I have been destitute for 2 years and homeless for 18 months, and I need your help finding one person to call to validate. I'm not like stark raving mad. In our culture, that's the first place everyone's mind goes when you're even slightly filled with energy and joy, when you like to frolic. Frolic was the word that came out yesterday, and I brought it into the circle group. I brought it into the full moon ceremony. I'm going to keep bringing it. The frolicking. Adults get very fearful when I frolic. Just as I can't go back and not have a toxic mold exposure that took away my sense of time and my access to the cognitive dissonance of our socialization roles. I mean, they're there, but I unwired myself. So I can compare and contrast to them, but in the moment, as I'm being me, bye-bye. Faulty, flawed, and fraudulent paradigms of the Western thought tradition that put us into separatism and make us judge each other. I don't go there. And that really destabilizes humans. All right, quick enough. My name again is Zenzi. I've taken a chosen name, Zenzile Landolozi, which is Zulu for you are responsible for what you've become, the protector of all living beings. What I know about consciousness, I'm going to use to unite us as one species, philosophically, at the thinking level. I've created life-centric thinking. There's a set of heuristics that pivot us from the stuff-centric thinking of the Western thought tradition over these last 500 years. I'm going to stick with just fixing the last 500 years, understanding, and then pivoting. Because that's what's destabilized our planet. That's what's causing species extinction. That's what's causing the ever-escalating burdens of chronic disease and mental illness. Plantation capitalism! We have to address the root cause, not keep throwing medicines on things. And talk is great. Do stand-up Socratic improv for my living going forward. A bit of a performance, right? This, talking about how we think about being human, it's crucial at this stage in the game. Thank you for thinking through whether you yourself or you can refer me to somebody who can spend 2 to 3 hours, 90 minutes, sort of validating me, understanding my work, and then working to get me to, Gordon Wheeler, somebody, president, somebody, a decision maker at Esalen who can get me a residency there as quick as possible if I need to, do some cooking, do some seva. Happy to. But the focus we want is on me doing my work. I'm the founder of #Wellbeing Philosophy, using logic plus love intertwined to unite us as one species, to put us at a place where we are all capable of thinking on doing the right things to reverse climate change, to solve the ever-escalating burdens of chronic disease and mental illness, and to create an economic system that is not filled with dehumanization. Harmony, 360-969-5826.